Here's the true question. What is coming through? Quite a bit, actually, it seems. Could turn this down. Probably. Probably turn this down more, as a matter of fact, and then we can probably turn these down as well. And, yeah, leave that off. Fuck it, let's hit that, and smack that, and give this a whack. Alright, one last little gibber test here. Don't like that. Oh, that's why I don't like it. There, let's give that a shot. Does that sound better? Is there no humming now? Well, there's still humming, but I don't know where it's from. That's always entertaining. There we go. We'll give this a shot. Let's see. Just even it out. No. Fuck it, let's go for max horribleness, and I don't even give a shit. Alright, one last voice test. If it's still whatever, then I'm swapping mics. I am swapping mics.
This isn't better, but it'll work. What the fuck? Oh. That is just not gonna go away. What the hell is that? I don't know where the sound is coming from. What? Huh? What the fuck is wrong? I just had this working. What is this sound? Test. Okay. That is crazy. Shit.
Alright, let's just make sure this works and is actually going through. Should be. Cool. Turn this down. Try to get rid of the hum. Turn this side up. And we'll see what balances out. Okay. Well, we can be a little lame today. That's fine. Audio is working great, so that's good. Spent enough fucking time on it, you'd expect it to work eventually, you know? At least you'd fucking pray to fucking Jesus that it does. It's picking up. That's good. There's a song that pretty sure everyone knows at this point. I've known it for a while. Actually, I watched the guy write it as he was just like fucking around in a stream on TikTok. First time I'd ever logged in, and this dude's just fucking around with his keyboard, coming up with these really cool chains. And I know that the ultimate result of this network is going to be to try and have a creative outlet for myself, but also inspire others. But really, before any of that, there's something I need to acknowledge. It's the 3rd anniversary of, and unfortunately it's not a good one, but it's one I have to deal with. It's one I'm going to deal with for years to come, and it's only because it's still so close that it hurts. But I can't tell you anything that happened for potentially legal reasons, for potentially personal safety reasons, and safety of my ex. But this was the most important person in the world. And 3 years ago, for a multitude of reasons that shall remain classified as far as I'm concerned, we broke up. I could give lots of examples from both sides of why it was probably a good choice, but ultimately I do miss them. I miss all the time we had. I miss everything that we built together. miss this bare connection that I maybe only had with her over a summer. But it was the best summer of my life. I just want to share it real quick, if you don't mind.
It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother, like, where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. You slow down time in your golden hour. We were just two lovers, feet up on the dash, driving nowhere fast, burning through the summer. Radio on blast, make the moment last. She got solar power, minutes feel like hours. She knew she was the baddest. Can you even imagine falling like I did? For the love of my life, she's got glow on her face, a glorious look in her eyes. My angel of light. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. I don't need no light to see you shine. It's your golden hour. You slow down time in your
As I said, it hadn't ended well. And I wish that it had. I wish it hadn't ended the way it did. And like I said, I can't give too many details. But what I can say is that there was an accident. Multiple accidents, really, between the both of us. We both got hurt at different times. We almost had a baby. And when we didn't have a baby, we got a chameleon instead. And that was our baby. The chameleon died, and I didn't know if I could trust her anymore. And it all came to a climax, and that was it. It was over. I wish it wasn't that direct. I wish it didn't have to be that way, but to be honest, if we had stayed together, I don't know where the hell we would be, but it would not be anywhere good. And it would definitely be because we had forced each other to stay together. Which does suck to say. There should always be better for someone, I feel. And maybe the closest detail I can give is that when I found this person, right, they were dating one of my friends and not happy. And it was like as soon as they met me, they started to shape up immediately. Because they were like, I need to do anything else if people like this exist. And I'm like, okay. And prior to that, she'd been really depressed and had a lot of stuff going on. Understandable. And probably a lot of other people would say, oh, it sounds like a crazy person. But to be honest, maybe. But I'm just as crazy. The odd thing was that during the whole relationship, we both basically had the same life story. We both were raised in exceedingly similar environments. Different states, but exceedingly similar environments. We both endured different forms of abuse. And even both had really, really dark things happen to us. Both by family members and friends, people we trusted. So it was a covalent bond from the start, because it was like, I understand everything that you're saying. It was weird. I'd never had that before. For the first time, I'd actually met someone that had meant something to me, had done everything
It was just two lovers
to actually find out what I was talking about. Not even my family did that. They don't even do that now. And this was the person that I was willing to ditch half my paycheck for, make sure that they had food on the table every night, that their dog had proper health care, and every asset that they needed to succeed. I spent every day trying to do anything that I could to make anything better for the both of us, not just for one or the other. Because I'd always felt like wasting your time trying to absorb everything for yourself was just poison. And I was probably right, because at this point, what is our example? Like Kanye West? A bunch of fucking assholes who pretend to be men online, who don't even know what the definition of being a man is. I mean, what really is the definition of being a man? I don't think it's whatever the fuck Andrew Tate is advertising. I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, I'm not much of a man, but that, I don't know what that is. recently we had a mutual friend die. And I don't know if she actually knows. No idea. He shot himself. And it was after a long period of him throwing away constant relationships, friendships, long time periods with people that he just decided he could replace on a whim. I don't know if anyone's ever actually thought about the connections that they hold or why they have them. But if the only one that I have left is my friend shooting himself to that girl, it's kind of depressing. Especially considering the last text I got was basically, we never want to hear from you again. Please, please leave us alone. I'll let people think that I'm the villain for that. That's fine. Unless both sides were shared. Nothing can really be said. But we're both guilty of things. As regrettable as it is. I still wish I could just say, hey, our mutual friend has died. This is what happened, I think. I hope you're not bothered by it. Please be well. I can't even do that. That's how bad I messed up. Equally. I don't know how much you can mess up when you're basically being put in the driver's seat of someone else's life because they refuse to live it or do anything about, health conditions or mental problems. There's only so much you can do. You can be an example, but that's it. And if people don't want to listen to others when they lead by example, then, I mean, really, what do you do? I don't think there's much you can do. So, I am, I guess let's flip this over here somewhere. There we go. Things are a little messy behind me. They're messier underneath the camera, but whatever. I could care less. Wrong button. regular fucking light. I got this cool ass camera rig for $2 at the fucking Goodwill trash bins. And I don't know why. But I didn't have to pay $400 for a camera light, so I'm good with it. And it makes me look like a human. So that's pretty cool. So, I guess I kind of need to explain myself here. Where the fuck is my hat? Hang on. I'm not doing this without my hat. The goddamn shit. Well, I managed to drop my sandwich. While at the same time not find my hat. Well, piss. Well, I don't know where my hat is. So, what is our point here? What are we doing at this magical little venture here? Do I have to read out the print? I don't want to read the printout. I'm not reading the printout. X8X is a stupid little organization where if you have something to say, write, do, create, or demonstrate, do it. In the same way that hackers used to flock to DEF CON to do cool shit, and now it's just kind of a little gay confetti parade of a bunch of autists fiddling with their little fidget toys at the lockpicking convention. Yeah, funnily enough, that's really boring on a video where you can't feel anything, you fucking twats. We're actually trying to do something cool, original, fair. Spread information more than spread motive, but at the same time, give motive for information. Seems fair. There's quite a lot going on right now, and I could describe some of it to you, but to be fair, given A, my look, B, my background, and C, the fact that you are probably only here for 10 seconds. Let's put it this way. Asmongold is a plant. And that is everything that I am here to study. Currently, I have a computer right there. I could turn my thing and show you this insane setup, but I'm not going to do that. That has all of my garbage in it. And, God, I could go through the there's about 18 pages of notes here about how everything from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck, has been fucking with people ever since about 2010. But I feel like describing that to everyone is really just a waste of time. So, in a few words, in as few words as I can say, how do I put this? You know, Ed and Nettie love Jawbreakers, but there's a certain point where you have to realize that you're putting balls in your mouth. You can get your 50-cent piece, and you can get your Jawbreaker, and you can be the cool guy with the stuff. You still got balls in your mouth. Possibly the most interesting thing about everything that's going on right now is, in fact, that the ability to keep attention is economized, and I'm bad at it. I know there's going to be like, if there's anyone viewing this at all, they're going to come in, go, what the fuck, and then leave. So, yeah, should I learn how to economize attention, or should I work against it and just talk about it? I don't really know, but I don't feel like doing the same bullshit tactics that all the other people do is a good idea. If I'm going to have ads, I would like for things to actually benefit people instead of be shitty, stale cereal made out of protein powder that's 4 years old. Whatever the fuck they decided Magic Spoon was. I just don't feel like doing any of this shit is worthwhile if, for the most part, I'm just NPC Miles Morales from TikTok. I could do anything else with my time. I could be jacking off and watching Redwall on that TV like a fucking autistic moron. And instead I'm here. And truthfully, that TV doesn't even work anymore. So, it's whatever. Either way, ugh. Now I have launched, quote unquote, 12 minutes of setup, 30 minutes of stream, 12 of that taken up by just being an emotional little faggot. And, I feel like I'm done now. I don't really have anything else to say. I mean, I could probably think of a lot of things, but it would just end up as emotional ranting or political ranting. And, truthfully, that's not what we're about here yet. Future streams, I guess I'll just put it this way. There will be a little title card thing right about here at the bottom of the screen. And it'll just say, you know, what part of X8X I am streaming for at that time. If it's just the stream platform in general, if it's the news sector, gaming, tech. There's even a disinformation channel, to be completely honest. Really whatever the fuck I feel like doing that day, pretty much. And, hell, if I'm just writing articles and bored, I'll do that too. I don't really care. End goal, seriously, is to not have this as a job at all. And to not depend on it at all, because I don't trust it. As much as I understand all of this technology, all of this shit, and as greedy as people can be, as much as you can make smart investments, whatever, I am not going to rely on having a couple videos be really cool and maybe making 30K and investing the shit out of it and riding that out until I die. If I make money on this at all, I'm going to be completely honest with you. It is going to be used to better myself, and I do not care. Ultimately, bettering myself is bettering content, is bettering everything, because ultimately, everything that I do pretty much revolves around, like, this microphone. Do you see this? This is the first time I'm officially using this for work, and I've probably had this thing for 4 years. I've invested enough time into building a mount for it, figuring out a sock, getting the amplifier to work, lining it up with another amplifier so I have a linear amplifier path into a USB capture device that is going over HDMI. It's a crazy setup that I have in here right now, but it's been multiple years of just getting to this point where it works. And ultimately, the only reason that I'm doing that is so that, above all else, I can come home from whatever the fuck I do and just let go. I would love to be able to go have a normal job, a normal life, and instead of talking to a single person, ever, I want to be completely nonverbal in public. I will be a completely different person on the internet, just as I need to be. I will serve all of my time that I need to for myself, stream, game, writing, music, I don't care. And I am definitely not going to waste my time trying to please as many people as I can at a job, because the last time I tried that, I ended up crying and quitting. So, and that's not anything major. I had a bunch of fucked up stuff going on. So, you know, like anyone, don't push too hard. Just kind of do your dingus and go. It's kind of what we're doing here. If I can get to the point that I am working in an auto body shop and I am doing this for 2 hours a week, cool. But until then, if I am ever bored and have nothing to do, and ultimately I'm just fucking around, but even if I'm over here doing a repair job, if I'm sitting here gaming, watching videos, writing something on this machine over here, anything, if I'm sitting in this chair, I'm going to hit that start streaming button, and yeah, I'm gonna be here under one or the other of 5 X8X flags. If this ends up somewhere and I make money and whatever, cool. But as much as I know as that streamers and YouTubers who really work to suck the dick can make like $33K a video, if I make 100 once, cool. About all I gotta say on that. When I say it will go to benefiting me, let's just be a little bit clear about what I mean, right? I have a phone. I have a phone. A phone. And I would like a better phone. You know, not like a, you know, like a different model, but like a landline. Actually, I would like 4 landlines. I would like to be able to run a BBS, a fax network, and have a dial-up backup line. Because I'm crazy. And a phone line. Because useful. I would like for the torrent network that is going to be set up for this to exclusively be available for this on its own internet connection. I would like for that to be a business internet connection. And I would like for it to have unlimited data. On top of the broadcasts and anything else, separate from my home internet, because my parents live here. So, if anything does, quote unquote, benefit me, it's not going to be like cars. I have cars. I have the cars I want. It's not going to be clothes because I don't care. I care more about glasses and a hat than I do anything else. Maybe a jacket. I gotta replace my trench coat. That's about it. And people could say I might buy computers or something, but I don't think I need to. We'll just leave it at that. You know what? I'll spend channel money on a copy of Glover that doesn't have some stupid child's mom's handwriting on it that I can't read. Because I'm pretty sure it's Bangladeshi. Or something. Malaysian? It's not, I don't know. It's fucked up. By the way, speaking of fucked up, Pineapple Rockstar, don't buy it. It's literally the color of piss. The can looks like piss. It tastes like piss. It's the color of piss. I wouldn't be surprised if someone pissed in the can and carbonated it. But I'm finishing it because I bought it. And that's how we do. Now I'm trying to remember what I did with a cigarette that I had. I did not put it down, so it hello, must be in a pocket. Now I'm just misplacing shit. Did I drop it? Bruh. That's not cool. Shit. Well, gotcha, bitch! I found it! to end this stream, I'm going to have a cigarette.